I thought it was really good. It was nice. The setting was especially nice and how you moved through the different areas.
This project is the second in a series of 4 projects planned as part of Fwine Spare Longford, the fabulously true and timeless tales of Sergeant Virgil. Most unusually, this play really digs deep with the heritage and the culture of the area. It's based on the oldest part of Longford, which of course is the crossing on the Camlin between the old town and the new town. There was a castle there from the Farrells dating back 500 years, but the English had a cavalry barracks there for nearly 300 years. Soldiers, washerwomen, local newspaper, pundits, and it's just a fantastic way to tell local history with, I suppose, passion and drama. It's probably the most artistically ambitious project we're doing of this Fwine Spare series. It's just been a fantastic, it's been a fantastic experience.
As it starts in the barracks, that there would be this one sergeant, the kind of sergeant major figure who could tell the stories, set everything up about the barracks and lead the audience through. And so then we encounter other soldiers. We encounter a soldier who's leaving his loved one and about to go to war. And then we meet a farrier who used to look after the horses and the 2 horses that died, and unfortunately he died as well as a result of that. And then J.P. Farrell, who started the Longford Leader. So there's a whole series of meeting and encountering these characters who are telling the story, and it's their story, but also it involves something of Longford. So what we've tried to do is that each one then refers to something else. So in The Leaving Soldier, the woman works on the river. So we already start referring to the river, and J.P. Farrell talks about the things that have been in the Longford Leader, which we then kind of start to reenact a bit. And we actually have a character called River, because one of the things that interested me was something about barrack towns and having a river is that it's all about leaving, coming and going, that the soldiers are constantly going out into the world and then coming back, sometimes hurt and wounded, and the idea of the river of water moving in this constant flow that goes on. So it was also an exploration about time and how time works, and how same things keep coming around, like the soldier who's leaving is going to fight in Afghanistan, and we go, well, we're still fighting in Afghanistan. So there's a level at which the audience hopefully kind of go, oh, this is history, but it's also today. And that was, I think, the challenge that I was really interested in. Because what history tells us is that we keep repeating ourselves, and the life of Longford, because Longford it's a fascinating place, and what happened down by the river and the industry there is so fascinating, and that tells us, a lot about Ireland, and inevitably Ireland's relationship with the British. The great thing is that Virgil, the central character, although he's a grumpy sergeant major, in the end, hopefully, we'll see, we come to love him, because we actually realize that he too is human, and he cares about the world, and he's actually learnt through the journey something about life.
We'll be transporting you in very many different ways. What you all need to do is get in line, in place, in time, in space.
You first,
what are we going to talk about?
Say how much we enjoyed it.
Oh, right, okay.
This was an amazing and wonderful glimpse of Longford past and present.